Please start now.
Thank you. Good morning to all the shareholders, board of directors, auditors, and scrutinizers who have joined us today in the 27th annual general meeting of Polymedical Limited through video conferencing and other audio-visual mode. I am Avinash Chandra, Company Secretary and Compliance Officer of Polymedical Limited, attending the meeting from 232B, 3rd floor, Oakland Industrial Estate, Phase 3, New Delhi, our registered office. In order to ensure the safety of all the stakeholders, this AGM is being organized through video conferencing, which is in compliance with the guidelines issued by the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Government of India, and the Securities and Exchange Board of India. The company has made all efforts feasible under the current circumstances to enable all of you to participate in the meeting through video conferencing and to vote electronically. The proceedings of this annual general meeting shall be deemed to have been conducted at the registered office of the company at New Delhi. Before commencing the official proceedings, I would like to inform all the attendees about the following points. Attendees can post their queries, if any, in the question answer box available on the right hand or in corner. They may raise their hands. If they want to speak during the proceedings, all members who have joined this meeting are by default placed on mute mode to avoid any disturbance from background to ensure smooth conduct of the meeting. Upon commencement of the question hour, the managing director will announce one by one the name of the shareholders who have registered to speak at the meeting. The speaker shareholder, if present, will thereafter be unmuted by the host. If such shareholder is not able to join through video for any reason, then that member can join through the audio mode. The shareholders are advised to use headphones for clear audio and switch off other background applications. If there is any connectivity issue from the speaker shareholder's end, we will request the next speaker shareholder to join the meeting and he can join later. We would request a speaker shareholder to kindly limit their speech to 3 minutes. I would now like to request all the board members to introduce themselves and confirm from where they are joining the meeting. I request Devendra Raj Mehta, sir. I request DR Mehta, sir.
Please go ahead.
Yes, sir, we can
Can you
hear you.
hear me?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Sir, you have to introduce yourself. Avinash, why don't you tell him?
Yes, sir. So please introduce yourself for a roll call.
Sir, you have to introduce yourself for the roll call. Chairman, sir, you have to introduce yourself for the roll call.
On the first page.
Yes, sir.
Chairman, sir, you have to introduce yourself for the roll call.
Whom are you asking? Me?
Sir, I'm asking.
Sir, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I have spoke. Didn't I tell you?
So, sir, you have to join. You have to introduce yourself, sir. I, DR Mehta.
I spoke. I said, I, B.R. Mehta. Good morning, everyone. I am Devendra Raj Mehta, Chairman and Non-Executive Independent Director, joining the AGM from my home office at Jaipur, Rajasthan. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
I mentioned this earlier also.
Thank you, sir.
Good morning, everyone. I, Himanshu Baid, Managing Director, joining the AGM from registered office of the company at New Delhi.
I request Sandeep Bhargava, sir, for a roll call.
Good morning. My name is Dr. Sandeep Bhargav. I'm an independent director on the board, and I'm joining from the United States in New Jersey.
I request Shailendra Raj Mehta, sir.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Shailendra Raj Mehta, Non-Executive Independent Director, joining the AGM from my home office in Ahmedabad, Gujarat. I'm representing the Risk Management Committee. Thank you.
I request Rishi Vaid, sir, for the roll.
Good morning, everyone. I, Rishi Baid, Joint Managing Director. I'm joining the AGM from my office in Faridabad, Haryana.
I request JK Vaid, sir, for a roll call.
Good morning, everyone. I, Yugal Kishore Baid, Non-Executive Director, joining the AGM from my home office at Jaipur, Rajasthan.
I request Mukulika ma'am for the roll call.
Good morning, everyone. I am Mukulika Baid, non-executive director, joining the AGM from my home at Jaipur, Rajasthan.
I request Alexander Balboni sir for a roll call.
Good morning, everyone. I, Alessandro Balboni, non-executive director, joining the AGM from my home office, Italy.
I request Amit Khosla sir for the roll call.
Morning, everyone. I, Amit Khosla, non-executive independent director. I'm joining the AGM from my office in New Delhi.
I request Sonal Mattu ma'am for the roll call.
Namaste, good morning. My name is Sonal Mattu. I'm a non-executive independent director, and I'm joining this AGM from my office in Palam Vihar, Gurgaon.
I request Dr. Amrish Mithal sir for the roll call. Sir, you.
Sorry, I'm muted, is it? Yeah.
Yes.
I'm Dr. Amrish Mittal. I'm the chairman of endocrinology and diabetes at Max Healthcare. I'm joining this meeting as a non-executive director from my office in Max Hospital, Saket.
Thank you, sir. I request Naresh Vijayvargiya sir for the roll call.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Naresh Vijayvargiya. I'm the Chief Financial Officer for the company, and I'm joining this. I'm joining this meeting from the office in Faridabad.
I request Ravindra Bhandari sir for the roll call.
Good morning, everyone. I, Ravindra Bhandari, Statutory Auditor, joining the meeting from my office at New Delhi.
I request Sunil Bansali sir, Internal Auditor for the roll call. I request Rahul Gupta, Internal Auditor for the roll call. I request PK Mishra sir, Secretary Auditor for the roll call.
Hello, good morning to all of you. Myself, Pawan Kumar Mishra, practicing company secretary, appointed as scrutinizer of this meeting and joining this meeting from Noida. Thank you.
Now, as the time is already 10:06, we have around more than 30 persons present. Manglaji, can you check the quorum?
Sir, 56% are present.
Okay. I thus hereby declare the meeting has the presence of the requisite quorum and it in order to commence the proceedings of the meeting. Now, with your concurrence, I shall take the notice of 27th annual general meeting together with the financial statements as on 31st March 2022 and director's report to be taken as read. As per the Companies Act 2013 and applicable secretarial standards too by the Institute of Company Secretaries of India, the auditor's report and secretarial auditor report are required to be read only when there are qualification or adverse observations or comments in the report. I am happy to say that there were no qualification, observation, or comments in the audit report and secretarial audit report. The company has provided remote e-voting facility through NSDL system. The remote e-voting period commenced on 9 a.m. on Friday 23rd September 2022 and ended on Sunday 25th September 2022 at 5 p.m. Mr. Pawan Kumar Mishra of Messrs. Prickly Mishra and Associates have been appointed as the scrutinizer. The combined results of remote e-voting and online voting conducted at the meeting would be declared by chairman or managing director of this meeting or a person authorized by chairman or managing director within 48 hours from the conclusion of this meeting. The results will be immediately intimated to the NSE and BSE Limited and the website of the company. On intimation to stock exchange, the results shall also be uploaded on company's website along with the report of scrutinizer and shall also be uploaded on NSDL website. Now I would like to quickly summarize the business as stated in the notice of 27th AGM. Business as stated in the notice of 27th AGM are to receive, consider and adopt the audited standalone financial statement for the financial year ended 31st March 2022, together with the reports of the board of directors and auditors thereon, and the audited consolidated financial statement for the financial year ended 31st March 2022, together with the report of auditors thereon. Item number 2, to declare dividend on equity shares for financial year 2021-22. Item number 3, to appoint a director in place of Mr. Jugal Kishore Vaid then 000777347, who retires by rotation and being eligible offers himself for reappointment. Item number 4. Appointment of Dr. Amrish Mittal, then 000961845 as an independent director of the company. Item number 5. Appointment of Mr. Jugal Kishore Vaid, then 000777347, who has attained the age of 75 years to continue as non-executive director of the company. Item number 6. Reappointment of Mr. Vishal Vaid as Senior President, Sales and Marketing. Item number 7. Approval for payment of remuneration to non-executive directors. Item number 8. Rectification of remuneration to Mrs. Jayaprakash and Company Cost Accountant appointment as cost auditor of the company for the financial year 2022-23. I hope all the members have cast their vote on the proposed business. I request Managing Director Sir to give us a presentation on company's activities.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, esteemed shareholders, honorable board members, all the people who have joined today's annual general meeting proceedings. Welcome to the company's 27th annual general meeting. And I'd like you to go through this presentation with me, and I'll inform you all important activities of the company of the past year and what company is planning to do in future in medtech industry and how we are seeing the company grow in next few years. These are the table of contents, Polymer at a glance, financial snapshot, CAPEX update, revenue by region, production linked incentive scheme updates, manufacturing excellence, research and development activities, new products, US and Europe strategy, new laws in medical device sector, how they are impacting the company, sustainability reporting, and awards and corporate communication. This is the company at a glance. You can see today we have more than 200 sales associates, 125 countries we are selling our products. Our business is now 923 crores, consolidated revenue for FY 21-22. I'm sorry. We have more than 30 clinical specialists. We're producing over 150 medical devices. We are reaching out to 6,000 plus 500 hospitals. We are largest exporter of medical devices for last 9 years in a row. And this is a great achievement for the company that from continuously we excel in this area of exports, and companies today products are going to more than 125 countries. Our employee base has increased. We are now 2,500 plus people in the organization. We are reaching out to more than 50,000 healthcare professionals, and the company makes over 1 billion medical devices a year today, which is a great achievement for the company. This is the corporate structure of the company in India. Of course, Polymedical Limited is the main holding company. India under this company. And in overseas, Polymedical Lion is our only owned subsidiary. Then we have Polymedical BV, which is wholly owned subsidiary holding Planman Health Italy, a step-down subsidiary, and Polyhealth Medical USA, which is also a step-down subsidiary. Polyhealth last year was created to start the US business and FD activities. This company was established sometime in October last year. And since then, we have been building the US business by selling some already class 1 products. I'll update you a little later on this. And then, of course, Ultra for Medical Products, Egypt, which is a JV associate company where company holds 23% stake. This is the board of directors and management. The new addition is Dr. Amrish Mittal. Dr. Amrish Mittal, who was just introduced himself just a few minutes ago, is a Padma Bhushan and BC Roy awardee. He is a very eminent doctor, and he is the chairman and head of endocrinology and diabetes department at Max Healthcare, which is group of 16 hospitals, one of the largest healthcare chains in India. He's a debate expert on the governing board of NHA, National Health Authority of India, and president of AIIMS Gorakhpur. He was presented the laurel award from Endocrine Society of US for International Excellence. He has been the recipient of Furgati Fellowship, Harvard Medical School, Japan Cooperation Agency, Fellowship Boy Frame Award of ASBMR, IOF MGen Health Professionals Award, and Springer Citation Prize for this paper on global vitamin D status 2013. He's also received the IOF President's Award 2016. His current research interests include vitamin D nutrition, primary hyperthyroidism, osteoporosis, cardiovascular outcome trials, and diabetes and NAFE. So with the introduction of Dr. Amrish Mittal, we have further strengthened our board. Now we have two full-time doctors, Dr. Sandeep Bhargav, Dr. Amrish Mittal. Of course, Dr. Shailendra Raj Mehta is a doctorate himself. So we have eminent people on the board now. And with addition of Dr. Amrish Mittal, I think company will strengthen its R&D efforts, will also strengthen development of new devices in different areas. And this is very important step for us to take measures in the clinical side of the business, because today R&D and clinical research is the key part of any medical device company's growth. And that is the reason that by strengthening the board and bringing Dr. Mittal and taking the help of Dr. Sandeep Bhargav, I think we will be able to really accelerate our R&D and launch of new products into global markets. This is the financial snapshot of the company. I think all of you have seen FY22, you can see 21-22 revenue was 923 crores. EBITDA margin was close to 27% and PAT was around 146 crores. So these are the numbers. Of course, last year was very challenging, as you all know, because of COVID pandemic, and initial 3-4 months were very difficult for companies to start operations and to run manufacturing plants. And even most of our sales reps were working from home. They were not able to visit any hospitals or even do clinical training programs. So it was a slow start, but then we caught up, and the company recorded a growth of over 17% in revenue last year. And India business grew quite substantially by around 30+%, and export revenues grew by around 10%. So this is the snapshot. These are the financial ratios. Yes, we did raise capital, as you are all aware, 400 crores in February-March 2021. And because of this capital raise, of course, we were able to lower our debt and also accelerate our capex expenditure in building new infrastructure. Last year we incurred 151 crores, 0.8 crores in capex, and now this year we are already planning a capex of close to 175 to 200 crores. As you can see, there are 4 new plants getting under construction, and out of them 3 plants are in Faridabad and 1 plant is in Jaipur SEZ. Faridabad 117 plant is scheduled for operation in Q4 2023. The IMT plant 2 is scheduled for operation in Q2 of 23-24. And Faridabad plant and a warehouse, we are constructing also a warehouse and a manufacturing facility is scheduled for operation also in Q2 of 23-24. The Jaipur SEZ plant is in the final stages. We will start partial operations in Q3 of 22-23, and full operations will start in Q4 22-23. So this gives you the current presence of the company, where company's products are going. We are covering almost every continent today. We are present in Europe very deeply, as you know, India, Australia, Latin America, Africa, Middle East, and North America. So we have a major presence now in most of the markets, and gradually through our network, through our distribution partners, and through our team, we are now able to add more products in the same funnel, in the same distribution channel. And that's the objective going forward for next 4 to 5 years, to consolidate our position and grow the business in these new geographies. If you look at today, we are region-wise revenue. If you see, India is contributing 34%, Europe is contributing 31%. That's a major chunk of our business. And the main countries we are present are today UK, France, Germany, Italy, Spain, Sweden. These are our main markets in Europe. Almost 85-90% revenue comes from these countries. The rest of the world also contributes 35%. So overall 34% is domestic, international is 66%. So ratio is divided very, in 1/3 is domestic and 2/3 is international business of the company. Update on PLI scheme. So we were awarded the first PLI scheme for renal care and dialysis segment. The greenfield project in IMT plant and the current plant will be where we'll be manufacturing all our renal care products. And today, the current investment under this scheme is around 70 crores in plant and machinery between FY22 and FY28. Cumulative sales achieved in FY21-22 was around 56 crores for renal products. Projected sales for 22-23 is around 100 crores. So we are seeing a good rapid growth in the renal business. And for PLI to really, for us, this scheme is very important, and we'll continue to accelerate our investment in renal business. And our target is in the next 3 to 4 years to reach a revenue of 300 crores in renal business. As I informed in the last meeting, the market size is close to around 1,000+ crores, and it continues to grow at a rate of around 15%. And with Government of India under Ayushman Bharat program also covering now renal care treatment, and also some state governments have started, giving free treatments to patients under dialysis programs. So all in all, I think this will further increase the growth of this industry. And also what we see is that most of the products were being reused in renal sector. There was a reuse of almost eight times for many consumables. So that is also changing after COVID. Gradually, patients are realizing, and even the hospitals and the care centers are realizing that they have to increase the reuse of products. Of course, the reuse was done to increase affordability for the patients. But as we go forward, I think infection would be a key area to focus on. And because of that, gradually we will see also more and more use of single-use products, and also their use will be limited and restricted to also maybe one-time use, and in maximum cases maybe 2 or 3 times. So that will also push the growth of this industry. Also for us, the global markets will be also. We are contacting customers in global markets where we can sell these products, and that will also add to the business under the PLI scheme. The second scheme was for in vitro diagnostics, and the company has already registered 29 products under in vitro diagnostics. It is again the greenfield project in the IMT plant, and we have committed investment of 50 crores under the scheme from FY22 to 28. And this will also, the company is already making few products like Accutainer tubes and some other products, blood collection tubes, and that plus some diagnostic kits which we have added. So totally there are 29 products which have already been approved, and hopefully, the business grows as the company will continue to invest in this new business and grow, because we have a reach to labs, and addition of these products will also, enhance our deeper presence in this diagnostic labs, in the diagnostic segment. This is a glimpse of the manufacturing plant. As you can see, we have invested a lot of money in automation. We have got a lot of machines, and this is really helping us to improve the quality of products we manufacture today. And the same product today is manufactured for all the countries, all the markets. There is no differentiation in quality. So I always say that the machines will help us to improve quality, performance, consistency, and that is what Polymed has stood for over last 25 years. And because of our investments in this area, today Polymed is able to cater to a very large market globally and also in India. And we see that with help of automation, the company's quality has also increased a notch above, and this has been very well appreciated by all our customers worldwide. As you can see, more machines and more equipment, We launched few new products last year, pre-filled syringes, electrodes, and all these products were made on fully automated lines. And this really helped us to gain some new markets, new customers. And you can see that most of these machines have cameras, and these cameras also help us to detect faults and also detect good quality products. So with the use of AI, artificial intelligence, we are able to actually improve the quality of our products to the next level. On the R&D front, the company is using a lot of new softwares, CAD software, ProE, Creo, SolidWorks, NX AutoCAD. We have a dedicated R&D quality lab for design verification and also ensuring that whatever designs we are doing are completely validated and they form the best today standards in the world, global standard in medical devices. We have good program management skills. Our teams, internal teams, do a good work in terms of managing those programs. We have a 3D printing facility, prototype facility. We also do PLC programming. On the tool side, we make our own injection mold. We do mold flow simulation. We have VMC, CNC milling, wire cut machines. A lot of these high-end machines help us to make very high-quality tools, machines, and parts. We also do laser welding and etching. So this all helps us to make the best tools and equipment that in turn helps us to make the best parts and components. Today, the company has more than 313 patents. As on 30th June 2022, we have 160 patent applications pending. And so this talks about company's efforts in last 15 years in R&D side, which has helped us company to grow and reach to a global customer base. We do multiple manufacturing. We have a lot of manufacturing processes, like we make our own needles and catheters, we make ultrasonic welding, we have radio frequency welding, we have thermal bonding, hot air welding, laser welding. Plus, so a lot of these techniques and technologies today are used to make very high quality medical devices. So I just want to inform our esteemed shareholders that today Polymed has one of the best manufacturing facilities in the world. We comply to all the global standards, whether it is European standard, US standard, or standard used in best manufacturing or GMP practices for making high quality, affordable medical devices. In terms of processes, we have injection molding machines, insert molding machines, extrusion machines, blow molding machines, sheet extrusion. So we today as a company have developed so many new technologies and adopted so many new manufacturing processes and techniques which help us to produce or do R&D at a very fast pace compared to any other company. And that's the reason we are able to file so many patents and develop so many new products at a very quick pace compared to any other company in India or even in Asia today. These are our products we'll be launching in FY 22-23. Some of them have already been soft launched, like ABG syringe and ECG electrodes. We'll be shortly launching PICC lines, left side filters. This is mainly we use for thalassemia patients. Currently, all these products are being imported. Huber needle is also being imported. So we'll be making also Huber needle, which is used in oncology space. PICC lines are also used in oncology space. So all these products will help. Swab cups are also help, used in infection control prevention. On the right side, you see all the diagnostic products which are there. So a lot of these new technologies, new products, we are currently working on, and this will further enhance company's presence in very important sectors like blood transfusion, in oncology, in diagnostic field. This is our European strategy. Basically, we currently focus on the top markets, as I mentioned earlier, UK, France, Spain, Italy, Germany, Scandinavian countries. We'll continue to invest more deeper, and in these countries, I think there's a huge potential today available. As we all know, I think because of current situation globally, whether it is supply chain disruption, whether it is the war which is happening in Ukraine, or China plus one strategy, where most of the companies are looking at new opportunities or new vendors to make products. I think Polymed is very well placed And our investment in 4 new plants has really will be a long way in creating additional capacities to serve global markets as well as Indian growth markets which we see today. The companies today present in major European geographies. We are also launching a new tip liquefaction system, which is fully developed by our team in Plan One Health. We'll have doctors in Italy, and this is a path-breaking technology for location of tip through ultrasound technology when central catheters or PIC catheters are placed in patient. We are also looking at going deeper in Benelux countries like Netherlands, Belgium, and Holland, and also go deeper in Eastern European markets. We are participating in all major congresses and conferences in Europe and around the world, which is helping us to increase our presence in all important markets in the region. For America, yes, our FDA approvals are slightly delayed, but I think we are now at the final leg of the approvals with further small testings which were to be done on the products. I think these reports will be filed in end of September, or I would say early October. After these reports are filed, I think then we will be waiting to hear from FDA, because these were only 2 major pending issues, and for 2 major products we are expecting some approvals. But in current financial year in Q3 22-23, we also expect the sales to start from early next year to US market for class 2 devices. We are already selling some of the products in USA, class 1 FDA approved devices, where the sales have already commenced. We are also there in the veterinary market. I'm also happy to inform that we have also appointed a new VP Sales and Business Development for US, Hayward Poe. He has joined from 1st September 2022. Hayward has almost 20 years of experience in medical technology industry in US, and he will be also strengthening further our US team and helping us to connect deeper with new and existing customers in the US. There is one important change which is coming in the medical device industry, and that is the new proposed draft medical device, drugs and cosmetic bills of 2022. It is going to replace old Drugs and Cosmetic Act of 1940. Medical devices will be treated differently than drugs. CDSO will also appoint almost 400 new medical device officers. Currently, medical devices are audited by drug officers, and this is a big change that Government of India has recognized that medical devices are an important sector, and now they are going to appoint specialty officers who can only deal with medical devices. A medical device advisory board is being formed with industry participation, like the Drug Technical Advisory Board. So there will be a separate board which will be looking into standard regulation of medical devices from the government side. Almost 2,000 medical devices will be regulated under this new bill. Currently, as of 1st October 2022, Class A and B devices will be regulated fully, and Class C and D devices, which are more critical, will be regulated from 1st October 2023. So with this new bill coming in, and with the changes in laws and rules and regulation, the whole medical device industry will fall under regulation. Till today, only 30 to 40 devices were regulated, and that was where some substandard adulterated products were being sold in the market without calibration, and also a lot of products were dumped into India. And this regulation, and which is a long-standing industry demand, will change the face of Indian medtech industry by adopting to standards. Today, BIS, Bureau of Indian Standards, has already approved 1,400 new standards for medical devices. There's a big change from the government side in terms of regulating this industry. So we need more and more standards, more regulation to ensure patient safety, so that citizens of our country get the best quality medical devices. And this bill is a very important step in this direction from the government. And we have pushed from the industry side for this bill to come in, so that it is adopted very quickly, and the industry follows the regulatory pathway. The new provisions also have for clinical trials and clinical investigation. Online sales of medical device also be regulated. Currently is not regulated, and the new bill also ensures that online sales of also medical products will be regulated. There's also another important step in the industry, but there's a new medical device promotion council which is being set up. This is being set up under a Department of Pharma, Ministry of Chemicals and Fertilizers. This will promote new medical device parks. This is the first time that a medical device promotion council has been set up under aegis of Department of Pharma. It will promote ease of doing business by reducing regulatory burden to the industry, because currently the industry is regulated by various regulatory bodies in the country, which was sometimes it was AERB, Environmental Ministry, Ministry of Health, Department of Pharma, and many of Ministry of Consumer Affairs. So all this will be collapsed into one ministry, and under the Department of Pharma, under this council, all the ministries will function in tandem to ensure the growth of the industry. Also, it will handle the industry to put more products to PLI program to make in India. As we all know, India is almost 70% import dependent on medical devices. So this becomes a huge step in terms of creating a self-sufficiency in India in the next 5 to 7 years in the medtech industry. Also, there is a new medical device policy being rolled out. Also, government is talking of new R&D policy for medical device sector. A lot of work is being done in medtech sector. Excuse me, for the growth of this sector. The government also setting up National Institute of Medical Technology across the country to ensure that we have a medtech curriculum for our students, so that they get trained in this area, and in future these students will be absorbed by the industry, which will also grow simultaneously next 5 to 7 years. Another important area is sustainability and ensuring that we protect our environment and health and safety of our colleagues who are working with us, and we continue to use renewable energy to reduce our carbon footprint. And I hope in next few months we will also work in an area where we will also announce our goal to become carbon zero. So we are already working with some outside consultants who will be helping us to prepare a roadmap and a pathway. And probably by next time when we meet, you will see that a goal which will be set up to ensure that Polymed also becomes a very environmental friendly organization. We're already doing a lot of work by generating minimum plastic waste, reduction in paper and plastic in existing products, increased use of biodegradable plastics. We're doing a lot of work on water conservation. We are recycling water. We are reducing water with water efficient processes. We are using treated water, with innovative wastewater treatment processes. So I think for us it's very important as we represent a healthcare industry. So we also have to be focused on the environment, and that is a very important step as a company. And I think from the management side, I can assure all my shareholders and board members that company is working hard towards attaining a carbon zero position in a couple of decades, and we will put a roadmap in place and also ensure that through this roadmap we ensure that we increase more awareness for our environment and take the responsibility of safekeeping of our environment, whatever we are doing today, in our manufacturing processes. So through this, the next is last year we have saved diesel from diesel generators by minimizing fault through HT lines. We dedicated a resource which was constantly monitoring that HT lines don't go under fault, and that helped us to save diesel, which is also, as we know, harmful for environment. We have installed solar power on all our factories roof, and ensuring that we generate adequate electricity, whatever is maximum permissible limit. We are generating that much of solar power today. We are reducing water consumption. We are recycling water. We are reducing power consumption by putting smart solutions, intelligent solutions in our machines, so that helps us to reduce water consumption, power consumption. So a lot of work has been done in sustainability, and we'll continue to do this to continue to reduce the damage on the environment. These are some of the records, and the most important one I would like to inform is that your company was again selected as Indian Medical Device Leader of the Year by Government of India for year 2021. This was a very big recognition for us as an organization, and me and Joint Managing Director received the award on behalf of the company from the Honorable Minister for State, Mr. Kuba, and the Secretary Pharma. And also we were awarded Export Excellence Award by Pharma Flex Council, Plaza Exporter of Medical Devices by FY 2018-19, and also Most Promising Medical Device of Company Year by Medgate, and also Export Excellence Award by FIA. So these are some of the recognitions the company received, and we are very proud to say that all these awards, recognitions were because of the hard work of our employees, our team members, who really contributed to the success of the organization. This is part of our corporate. Company continues to participate in major conferences, major programs which are done by Government of India. We continue to do advocacy through all the key stakeholders of the government, ensuring that medtech industry gets its due. And though it's already been announced as sunrise sector, but all these changes which have happened in the last few years, the recognition the industry received is a big step in towards making India self-reliant in the medical technology space in next 5 to 7 years. And Polymed is pretty much part of that whole growth, and also part of the advocacy program. These are some of our participation in international events and domestic events. Company continues to showcase its products to doctors, nurses in key events across the world, and that is also helping us to create a strong brand image, interact with clinicians, doctors in these conferences, and to understand more deeply about new technologies, existing technologies, even to address improvements in our current product portfolio. So these are some of the important exhibitions we've attended, fairs we've attended. So this is the final that was the final slide. I again thank all the shareholders, the members of the board for really guiding us and helping us through the difficult times of COVID, and your guidance really helped the company to accelerate growth in this time, and with addition of 4 new plants within next 1 year will help company to accelerate its manufacturing footprint, and also help us to increase our share in India and in global markets at a very rapid pace. And I think there is a lot of opportunity which is opening up in India, in Europe, and today the company's products are going to the top hospitals in the country and also across the world. So this is a proud moment for all of us, that company's products are very well accepted today in all key hospitals in global markets today. I think after the pandemic, when the travel has started again, we see a lot of people are today coming to India to visit Polymed and work with us more strongly for future. So with that, thank you all, and now I would like to request the company secretary to take over the proceedings again.
Thank you, sir. Now I will request the following shareholder to come forward and ask their questions who have registered themselves with us previously. First name is Mr. Pradeep Sood. Manglaji, can you allow Mr. Pradeep Sood?
थैंक यू चेयरमैन सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच। मैं प्रदीप सूद दिल्ली से अपने साथी भाई अजय खुराना जी के साथ आपका और पूरे बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स का तहे दिल से स्वागत करता हूं और शुक्रगुजार हूं आपका कि आपने मुझे बोलने के लिए समय दिया। चेयरमैन साहब, बीते सालों से आप जिस मेहनत लगन ईमानदारी से कंपनी के लिए डिवोशन और डेडिकेशन से काम करते चले आ रहे हैं, और इस कंपनी के शेयर्स को नई ऊंचाइयां दी हैं, अच्छा डिविडेंड दिया है, अच्छा रिटर्न दिया है, और हम ये आशा करते हैं और भरोसा जताते हैं और पूरी उम्मीद है कि आगे आने वाले समय में भी इसी तरह से काम करते हुए आप इस कंपनी के शेयर्स को और नई ऊंचाइयां देंगे, इससे भी बेहतरीन डिविडेंड देंगे और इससे भी अच्छा रिजल्ट लाके दिखाएंगे। चेयरमैन सर, मैं स्पेशली आपसे राकेश बोधरा जी के बारे में बताना चाहता हूं कि एक बहुत ही मजबूत कड़ी है इस कंपनी की। हमें इतने साल हो गए, हमें कंपनी की छोटी से छोटी और बड़ी से बड़ी चीज के बारे में अपडेट करते रहते हैं। कंपनी कितना नीचे जा रही है, कंपनी कितना राइज कर रही है, हम जब भी उनसे पूछते हैं वो छोटी से छोटी और बड़ी से बड़ी चीज का अपडेट करते हैं हमसे। इससे बढ़िया बात और क्या हो सकती है? मैनेजमेंट साहब आप बहुत बिजी रहते हैं, आपसे तो हमारी बात हो नहीं सकती, सीएस भी बहुत बिजी रहते हैं, लेकिन बोधरा साहब 24/7 शेयर होल्डर्स की सर्विस में रहते हैं। ये बहुत अच्छी बात है, ऐसा बहुत कम देखने को मिलता है। बाकी मैं फिर से अपने साथी भाई अजय खुराना जी के साथ कंपनी सेक्रेटरी साहब का और अनिल झा जी का धन्यवाद करना चाहता हूं कि उनका बहुत ही सहयोग शेयर होल्डर्स को रहता है। चेयरमैन साहब, जब आपके साथ इतने अच्छे अच्छे लोग जुड़े हुए हैं तो वो दिन दूर नहीं, आने वाले समय में ये कंपनी हमारी दिन दुगनी रात चौगुनी मेहनत करेगी। मैं फिर से अपने साथी भाई अजय खुराना जी के साथ, चेयरमैन सर आपका और पूरे बोर्ड ऑफ डायरेक्टर्स का एक नई उम्मीद के साथ, एक नए भरोसे के साथ, और आगे आने वाला टाइम हमारा बहुत ही बढ़िया होगा। थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Now I request Mahendra Pal Bhutani ji.
Very good morning to all and Jai Hind sir. Firstly, I would like to convey my good wishes to all the board members on this 27th AGM of the company. And also happy to see that not only from India, from USA also, our one other director had joined the meeting. I am thankful to the management for giving me this opportunity to interact and put my queries before you. Sir, what more we can say after listen carefully your speech, MD sir, and your presentations. Sir, we don't find any queries now related to the annual agenda and the annual report. Sir, आपने हमें जो इतनी अच्छी रिटर्न हमें मिली है हमारी इन्वेस्टमेंट में, वो एक मिसाल है। आपकी जो ऊंचाइयां, आपकी सोच, आपका विजन, आपकी स्ट्रेटजी, हम आपसे क्या पूछें? आप बेहतरीन पायदान पे खड़े हैं। आप कंपनी को ऊंची से ऊंची जो है शिखर पर पहुंचाने के लिए आपके बेस्ट एफर्ट हम देख रहे हैं। सर, CSR के अंतर्गत भी हम देख रहे हैं कंपनी बहुत अच्छा कर रही है। वैल्यू एडिड प्रोडक्ट भी आ चुके हैं। न्यू ड्रग पॉलिसी जो हमने आपने जिक्र किया 2022 का, उसमें भी आपकी जो स्ट्रेटजी है, जो प्लान है, जो आगे वो आप भी तैयार कर चुके हैं। हम सर ये जानना चाहते हैं कि फिलहाल जो इतना इन्फ्लेशन और ये जो रुपी डेप्रिसिएशन को लेकर क्या इसका कुछ इम्पैक्ट हमारे बिजनेस में पड़ेगा? एंड सर, वोकल फॉर लोकल एंड नाउ इट इज डिमांड ऑफ द आवर वोकल फॉर ग्लोबल। हमारा जो प्रोडक्ट में महारथी है, जो हमारी पकड़ है, जो मजबूती है, वो एक इंटरनेशनल स्टैंडर्ड की क्वालिटी हम मेंटेन कर रहे हैं, ये हमने देखा है। और इसी तरह से हम जो है आगे बढ़ेंगे और हमारी जो क्वालिटी है और लोग भी उसको फॉलो करेंगे कि ये है क्वालिटी। सर, मैं big thanks to the management team, CS and all the concerned division for accurate compliances made well in time. I really salute to all the department of CS and the team who rendered their best services for updating us about the notice and as well as from the report. Now we have to move ahead with a mindset of 10% achievement of projected figure what management has decided for coming time. And we just want to know, sir, one thing more, only one question. Sir, is there any plan of our company to expand further in South and Eastern region? Nothing more. Now, sir, I thank again to the entire team of the board and every employees who rendered their best services during the pandemic time of first, second and third wave, which we have noticed that was the बहुत बुरा मंजर था जो हमने नोटिस किया। और हमारी कंपनी ने उस दौरान भी अपने एम्प्लॉइज की सेफ्टी में और अपने कंपनी को मसल पावर को मजबूत रखने के लिए अपने बहुत ही अच्छे कदम उठाए। सर, ग्रीटिंग टू ईच वन ऑफ यू, हैप्पी नवरात्रि फ्रॉम टुडे स्टार्ट हो चुकी है एंड कमिंग दिवाली, बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। और मैं क्या बोलूं, हमारी जो स्टाफ है, हमारा जो मैनेजमेंट टीम है, बेस्ट ऑफ द बेस्ट हम देख रहे हैं। बेस्ट अपनी बेस्ट रिजल्ट दें, क्वार्टर टू क्वार्टर, ईयर टू ईयर हम अपनी इस देख रहे हैं। नई उड़ान होगी, अब एक नई पहचान होगी, पॉली मेडिकेयर एक नए अच्छे पदान पे जाएगी। इस शुभकामना के साथ मैं एमपी भूटानी, संतोष भूटानी और चारू जुनेजा, धुरंधरपाल जुनेजा के साथ आपका अभिनंदन, चंदन और कंपनी के लिए शुभकामनाएं। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद सर। और मास्क
भूटानी साहब बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपका, और आपने बहुत अच्छी चीज़ें बताई हमें। और जहाँ तक इन्फ्लेशन और रुपी डिप्रिशिएशन का सवाल है, ऑलरेडी कंपनी काफ़ी कदम ले चुकी है इसके लिए। और हालांकि सबसे एक अच्छी बात जरूर हो रही है कि जैसे जैसे ऑयल के प्राइस घट रहे हैं इंटरनेशनल बाजारों में, उससे रॉ मटेरियल के दाम भी कम हो रहे हैं। अगर रुपये थोड़ा डिप्रिशिएट भी होता है तो कंपनी को कोई रिस्क नहीं है, क्योंकि हम करीब 60 से 65, आपने देखा 67% कर भी एक्सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं। तो उससे कंपनी को लॉन्ग रन में कोई नुकसान नहीं होने वाला, और हमारे लिए ये फायदेमंद ही रहने वाला है। और जहाँ तक साउथ और ईस्ट का आपने बताया, तो हम ऑलरेडी वहाँ टीम्स एक्सपैंड कर रहे हैं। पिछले कुछ दिनों में हमने काफ़ी वहाँ पे टीम एक्सपैंड की हैं, हैदराबाद में, बेंगलोर में, चेन्नई में और केरला के अंदर। और जैसा आपका सजेशन है, हम और भी टीम वहाँ पे बढ़ा रहे हैं। और ईस्ट जोन जरूर हमारा थोड़ा वीक है, पर उसमें भी हम अपनी और टीम्स बढ़ा रहे हैं। और इस साल हम करीब इंडिया में 100 लोग नए ऐड कर रहे हैं, क्लिनिकल साइड में और सेल्स साइड के अंदर। तो उससे भी कंपनी के बिजनेस पे बहुत अच्छा इम्पैक्ट आएगा, पॉजिटिव इम्पैक्ट आएगा, जब नए लोग और कंपनी के साथ जुड़ जाएंगे। धन्यवाद बहुत बहुत भूटानी जी।
Now I request RP Tulsian sir.
सर तुलसियान सर ने ज्वाइन नहीं की है मीटिंग।
Okay, so I request Mr. Praveen Kumar.
Hello, I am audible, sir.
Yes, please go ahead, Praveen ji.
A very good morning to my respected chairperson, well-decorated esteemed board of directors, and my two fellow shareholders who joined this meeting online, Mr. Praveen Kumar joining this meeting from New Delhi, sir. I have few observations which I love to share with the entire house. First of all, sir, thank you very much for your thorough, detailed speech plus presentation. I think that's the winning strategy for a retail investor like me to understand what our company did during pandemic, where we stand and what the future lies. Sir, myself, Praveen Kumar, I'm part of this company for such a long time, when we used to meet physical also. It's a red carpet welcome for retail investor that truly acknowledge that yes, this is the company who always take care of us. Very investor friendly approach. And I love to special remark for Mr. Mehta. He has ample of experience. So इनकी जो valuable जो guidance है वो हमारी company को मिलती रहती है. I am very thankful. A very good morning to him also. भी sir, हमारे जो fund tie-up हैं, हमारे जो R&D है, which is beautifully in your address, you tell us in a very easy to understand language. I salute you for that, sir. I supported all the resolution which you set up for the notice today. And sir, one more thing which I love to add here, sir, respected chairperson, for a retail investor like us, the barometer of a company is also decided by the corporate governance. Under your leadership, I love to thank our company secretary, Mr. Chandra, Mr. Gotra, Mr. Anilja. They are fantabulous people, a great asset to us, because during whole time also, if I have anything on mind, I'll just email them and they will promptly reply. And a recent example I love to share with the entire fraternity of our stakeholders, that I requested of a physical copy of it so that at least I can sit down and have and relax and see what's the future projection of our company and what our company do. And trust me, it is tracked by our company secretary. And the moment I hold the annual report in my hand, I thank them from bottom of my heart. This is called a true investor friendly approach by our company. I hats off to you. And for the bright future, I have only one query, sir, and it will be a big compliment that I pray to the God that He will bless the entire board and Verveer so that we will take our company to the newer height, to the greater height in the future. You already said everything, sir. What we have done, in our local market, the share of our company, European market, beautifully explained. I'm very, very satisfied. My hard-earned money in the safe hand, and I wish you all the very, very best. Thank you very much for giving me this platform. Thank you.
Thank you, Pravinji, for your kind words, and really appreciate. And I can tell you that we'll continue to work hard and deliver good returns for our investors and stakeholders. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Now I'd like to request MD sir for a vote of thanks.
I'd like to thank all the stakeholders who have been part of this great journey of our company. A sincere thanks to all our board members who have been guiding the company tirelessly. The level of commitment to the company is remarkable. I, on my behalf and behalf of Board of Directors, also like to place on record our gratitude to our shareholders for sparing the valuable time for participation at the meeting today. Together, I'm sure we will continue to achieve one milestone after another in years to come. Now I authorize the Company Secretary to conclude the meeting. Results would be announced on or before 20th September 2022, and the same would be intimated to stock exchanges and will be uploaded on the website of the company and NSDL. Thank you very much once again, Jai Hind. Thank you.
Now I request all shareholders to please cast your vote who have not casted yet. If you have any difficulty in casting your vote, please write in Q&A box. We will help you for the same. Voting is open for another 15 minutes from now.